Natalia, and thank you for that brilliant introduction of yourself and myself and our friendship thus far. So, welcome to I definitely did not make my bed just for this. I'm also new at this, however, I'm already a fairly awkward individual who talks to themselves at normal volume at great length on a daily basis throughout the day. So, I don't actually find this as uncomfortable as I thought it'd be. And you, as Polly said, we thought this would be a somewhat productive, amusing use of our time during this quarantine time thing. Anyways, it could be fun for the next future, since nobody has any clue how long this is gonna last. In the meantime, we have been keeping ourselves wonderfully occupied doing a whole host of fun activities, so I thought that today, you're welcome, I would share some great activities for the rest of the global human population who is also finding themselves insanely bored. One of the options of late has been to get the ever-present application finding ways to ingrain itself into all of our daily lives in some way, usually against our will, called TikTok. You can get it ironically, of course, though, like me, and then spend time on it. Ironically, of course, though, like me, and then actually finally learn a dance and make a TikTok. Ironically still, of course, though, like me, and then you can become not so ironically low-key obsessed. Yeah, I know. Nobody saw that one coming. Similarly, you can join the bandwagon of cutting your hair in a number of different forms. Either you can A, shave it all off because it's not like anyone's seeing you anyways, and you might as well be able to flex as an old person and say, yeah, I shaved my head when I was younger. Anyways, you can B, cut your own bangs, which looks absolutely wonderful on a few select individuals and not so wonderful on others. So folks, if you decide to cut your bangs, you did not hear it here. The third option, which I highly suggest, is to cut it all off. It's still wet. That's gross. Ew. But you can donate it, and through some great organizations, I recommend Wigs for Kids, and then, or just keep them and have fun extensions to put in your hair and be pretty. Well, okay, this is gross. Okay, anyways, otherwise, some other things. The Getty is having a very fun challenge to recreate their photos and paintings in their museum, which I chose to take part in to create a modern day still life of a, you guessed it folks, quarantine survival kit. Otherwise, learn to skate. Try and skate. Struggle trying to skate. Remember that you heard somewhere that using a smaller board to start out is easier. So you try a smaller one and a smaller one and a smaller one and another smaller one. And then yet again another smaller one. And then yet again another smaller one. Until finally, you still suck just as much as you did before because you still need to practice and don't know how to skate. But it was still cool. Other suggestions: learn a stick trick and play lacrosse. Skate while playing lacrosse and flex on all your friends. And struggle. A lot. Option number, I forget what I'm on. Make extensive pro-con lists. Trying to figure out what you want to do with your future just to come to the exact same conclusion. You have absolutely no idea. What else? Other options? Yeah, I don't know. I suppose if you're really, 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 really desperately bored and had nothing at all to do with your life anymore, you could just go on and watch this YouTube video. But I mean, like, how desperate would you have to be to do that, huh? Okay, Talia, it is now your turn to... We should really figure out a more scheduled way to do this. Make a video.